Yo, what up, what up, what up? What's going on, guys? Get comfortable. Welcome, welcome, welcome. A couple minutes. Let people join. We outside. Mm, 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 mm. Welcome, welcome. Wait another 10 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. We live. We in here. Welcome again, guys. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome to tonight's Vice Traders Academy's daily market breakdown. Um, so just a quick little intro, like always. What is this class is all about? This class is all about looking for the setup for the day, right? For the next trading session. Well, not the next trading session. The next trading day, which will be the London/New York session, which is the session I trade. So basically, what I do in this live is we look for POIs, points of interest, right? So we start to get our trading um what, what's the best way to look at it? The point of interest to find what our entries are going to be for the next trading day, right? So this is the place where we look for that. We look for the POIs. Then there's another two live sessions that we do here that kind of complements this class, which is the weekly market breakdown, which is where we break down the weekly move and the projection for the week for these nine pairs that you see on your right hand side of your screen. And we also have a daily live trading room where we take these trades, these setups that we're speaking of, we take them live in a open format so you guys can see it. Now, in order to participate and to benefit, make sure to join our free Discord channel where all the links to these live sessions are posted, and so you're able to participate and see how we do things. So let's get this party started. So let's start with AU. So just looking at the overall market structure, right? On the 4 hour time frame, right? It's looking beautiful, right? It's playing out beautifully, right? We can see, when we had these BOSs, these breaker structures to the top side, then we had a change of direction to the bottom, right? We had a 4 hour change of character, we had a 4 hour breaker structure, right? And right now we're in the midst of that retracement of the 4 hour to then continue the momentum to the downside, right? As we can see from here, because overall we're on A2, meaning we're in the second zone of consolidation, and we still have one more level of drop, right, which is a pure trend, and then we have our P formation low, which is another consolidation before price turns around. Excuse me, and that's our projection. Now, looking at this overall picture, what has happened the previous couple of weeks, we had 3 weeks of drop. So this week, I'm not expecting price to, you know, finish in a new low. I'm expecting price to finish where it started, where the week started, right? And that's what it's looking like it's doing, right? So let's take a look at our 30-minute chart so we can see what was the point of interest for yesterday's trading session and what actually happened. So with the internet. Yo, what's going on, Muhammad? Welcome, welcome. We're having a bit of technical difficulties here with the charts. I don't know what's going on. Do, 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 do. Man, yo, what's up with this? Did the stream freeze? Did we freeze? Cristiano, is the stream going on? What's going on? Mr. Muhammad. Did the stream crash? Do we have a problem with trading view? Hello, hello. Let's try to load it up again. All right, so like I was saying, let's drop down to the 30 and see what's going on. So yeah, it must have been trading view. So yesterday's projection was what? We want a price to retest the high, this high here, right? And or, break past the low to continue the bottom, to go to the bottom. And what did price do? Price actually came to the top, tested it, right? Didn't really test it, kind of broke out, right? So just by looking at this, was there a trade opportunity here, right? Let's take a look, right? Yeah, could be internet problems, right? So when we drop to the the 5 minute, there's two sequences that I need to see in order to participate. I want to see a change of character and a break of structure, right? So over here, price was just giving us higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, right? And then continue to a higher high. So there was really no um entry criteria for me. There was nothing from my trading plan to let me know like, hey, there's an entry here, right? Over here. But price continued to make higher highs, right? We have these higher highs, right? Let's say this higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, lower low, lower high, right? Here we have a change of character with a retest to that change of character, right? Then price consolidated for a minute, retested again the same high, and then pushed down and made a and had a break of structure. Then did a retest at a break of structure, then continued to push down for the rest of the day, right? So there was an entry, right? Retest the high of yesterday, right? Because it was a test. Nothing broke out. Look at the candles, right? Touched the line, touched the line, touched the line, right? Touched, and then went below and gave us that change of character, right? So, and swept also. We're looking at this. It swept the highs, right? The previous high. We're sweeping, swept everything before coming back down. So we had the consolidation, manipulation, right? Now we're waiting for the distribution to the bottom side, right? Because if we look at this from that perspective, right, what we should see, we have a consolidation zone here. Price needs to manipulate up to get people to think up when price wants to push down. So there it goes, right? So we have that. So let's see, we started the week here, right? This is the first candle of the week. So price needs to end within that gray, within that purple zone. So today we had a day of yesterday was no net, right? Price went up a little bit, went down, went up a lot, then came back down and ended where it started. So let's mark that. Daily move. No net. Market structure for the 30. We're literally in a chop. What's up, Mr. Jumper? Yeah, my internet's a little bit choppy, man. So I'm a little scared um, that it might time out. So let's see. We do what we can with what we have right now. So we literally set up in a nice little chop, right? Notice how they extended down and then extended up, right? They manipulated to the bottom, they manipulated to the top. But how can you take over? Wouldn't we have to do like a brand new stream? Let me know. I'm not really sure. Um, so let's take a look at what's today's. Today has not changed, right? I still want the low to be broken, right? Retest of any highs, not really, bro, right? No test of no highs right now. If anything, will be a test of this high over here, the top of this consolidation will be the place for price to test or to break and continue, right? Because we're stuck in the middle of this zone. So in actuality, price probably is going to come back down to the low here and then push back up. So we might get a rise today, but we're going to have a drop rise because again, price needs to end between that purple zone, right? Over here, between here and here. Anything that I would want to take will be with the trend and will be for it to push down, which I don't see it, but let's leave it like that. EURCAD. So EURCAD yesterday, the expectation was, I tell you guys, I'm not looking to trade off no lows, right? Because price could, just like it could have came here, could have came down here, and look what it did. It just stayed there. But I was looking for what? For price to break above, retest, and continue. And it did exactly just that, right? Price broke out. How we can tell that the price broke, right? Price broke, next candle, cleared, right? Didn't touch, right? Kept moving up, they came back down, right? Now, how to take this entry? Once it starts to push down, we're looking for what? We're looking for market structure, right? It did it twice, right? You want to see a break, change of character, and a BOS retest, right? So price went lower low, lower high, higher low, high, lower low, right? So the change of character on a lower time frame would have been here for this. Did we get it? No, right? Price came back to the top. Then what did we have? We had a low, high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, higher low, higher high. There we got to change the character, right? So then the next thing is we need to break a structure retest. So then price stepped up, made a higher high, higher low, higher high, which had a BOS, break a structure. Then price came back close to the retest, right? But I would have been looking for an opportunity here regardless, which would have been off the 800. And in a lower time frame, in the 1 minute over here, it gave us just that. Because in the 1 minute, this push up is creating higher highs, higher lows. So that would have been the actual target. You notice here, we got lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, higher high, higher low, right? So we have to change the character retest right here. And so this would have been the entry right here. Maybe you would have got in early. You would have got in here because it changed, gave us a nice retest of that change of character, right? And your stop loss would have been down here, below here, and that would have been a 6 pips stop, right? For a lot of gains, because from there it was just straight on up. So first sequence, again, I saw a change of character BOS on my 5-minute time frame, right? 30-minute, I got the change, the break, retest. On that retest, what I want to see, I want to see change of character and BOS on the 5. On that BOS retest, when I go to the 5, what I want to see, I just want to see a change of character. I don't need to see a change of character retest on the 1 minute. I already saw everything else I needed to see. I just want a precise, clean entry where I have no resistance and all gains, right? And that's what we got. So this was a clear textbook, follow the rules, you will get paid type of entry. It was that simple. Nothing more, nothing less. It was that simple. So let's update our 30-minute chart, our 30-minute structure. Now that we started the uptrend party, all right, we got a nice day of rise. Let's take a look at the overall market structure, all right, so we can have a better projection and perspective of what's happening. So this 4 hour, we have a 4 hour chop zone, right? What I mean by that is we're trading in between here and here, right? Even though the true zone is between this low and this high, right? Because price pulled back 100%. So we're trading between here and here, but there is a mini zone inside of this, which will be between there and there, right? We can see that price when it touched the floor again, it started to make what? Higher highs, higher lows, and breaks the structures, right? Then we got stuck here, right? The low is here. At any point in time, the price broke and changed characters. Yes, it did. It did over here, change character to the bottom, right? Because it broke the low, right? So then what happened? Then price changed characters back to the top because we just broke the top. Notice how it's playing. It's trading both ways here. It's showing everyone exactly what they want to see to get people to participate, right? We're getting people to participate, which is the game. They want us to participate. So they got to validate both traders going long and going short to get us to bite, right? So the fact that they had this change happen to validate shorts, then they had a change happen to validate longs, right? So right now price has changed from bottom to the top to go back in line with the overall market makers trend, right? Keep it in mind that the top of the zone is up here, right? So we need to keep that in mind. We need to keep in mind where are our top of our zones. We have these two tops, right? We already broke out of this one. We have this one left. We have that one before we home free. So expectation for today, push up, maybe come back, right? And give me that. So let's start looking for POIs for today. So notice how it's all green. We have a lot of news tomorrow. Look at all the news. Let's go to the 30. All right, so we have a first day of rise. Where will be my retest that I would want to see? Will be in that pullback. Where's my mind? Right? If we trade in market structure, what we have here? Higher high, higher low. Right? Break. Higher high, higher low. Break. Right? Came back, retest. Higher, higher low, break. So in essence, I want price to come here, bounce from here to continue going up. Right? 1 second, guys. We have somebody at my door. I'm back. Sorry about that. So where it would be where I want to see price to pull back, obviously would be here, right? And then break what? The highs, right? It's kind of tight on that high. So it will be like that. That will be the setup for today. Leave that like that. Pretty standard. EU was good, right? Didn't really give us an entry, but definitely we understood the lows were not going to, they were not going to make a third day of drop, right? And this is your lesson, Mr. Muhammad, right? This is how we need to learn how to filter out the ones that are not going to do that move, right? Here you go. We were able to filter out a fake 372, right? We were able to filter that out. This is why your rules, you need to stick to your rules at all times and all your trading, models that you're gonna, all your trading setups, right? Because you have multiple setups now. You have two setups that you should be trying to master. Two setups. Don't add more to it, because adding more is not gonna make you a great trader. It's gonna make you a loser, because you need to start figuring out tweaking your setups, tweaking your mentality, your behavior. Like you did the trade that you lost, you thought that an anchor was enough. An anchor is never enough. An anchor is just a what? Is one of the steps in the sequence that you need to confirm before you participate. That's not, well, it hit a POI, let me enter. I say it all the time. Just because it hits a POI, it's not a trading signal. It's a POI, right? So point of interest where I need to confirm my other steps in my entry model or my entry setup, right? The rules that I have in place for me to participate. And we don't give entry signals, right? This is not what this class is all about. This is how to teach you how to fish, how to teach you how to recharge for you to be able to participate when the right opportunity presents itself. Not, I touch a line, I'm getting in. You might as well use indicators. Might as well do that. It's the same shit. So we were able to filter our bat 372 by understanding the rules of engagement, the rules of the game, right? So never was looking for any bounces over the lows. I was waiting for price to, just break the previous lower high point, and it did. Gave us a nice break. Didn't give us a clean entry, right? There was, but not clean enough for us to see it, in a lower time frame, right? The pullback was there, right? Gave us the lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, higher low, and then higher high. Then, really just was a pullback here on a lower time frame. Once you had to change a character, you had to break the structure retest here to the top side. But it was a big push up. So if you use an ADR, 47 pips, you use an STP, 47 pips was already granted, right? 47 pips was that move. So to get back in here was a little bit of a, of a risk, because the 800s there, you would have caught 25 pips, which is not bad, but still there was a big risk. Correct, there was no clear. It was not clear over here, but it was clear, but not where we wanted to happen, right? It was clear, but not exactly where we wanted to see it, right? So these are part of the variations. On my nose itch, like somebody's cooking something downstairs. And that's that. So give us a rise for today. Now let's take a look again at the overall picture. That's very important. We're gonna look at my 4-hour chart. Let's take a look at the overall picture. So overall, we're in an uptrend. Right now, we're in a pullback, right? We want price to change to start the party to the top side. So right now, right, price looks like it went up, right? Tested this high. We want to see it test that high. Why? Because here's where we will have a change of character in the 30-minute time frame to let us know that we're starting the uptrend again. We're continuing the uptrend, right? So price came, tested it, didn't break it, pushed down, right? We have one red candle, two red candles, we get that third red candle, then we should see the price start to push up. And overall, what type of structure would this be creating? Higher high, higher low to higher high, right? And then that's where we'll see the next move happen. So, and I gotta update these charts, man. A, B. Also took EU off the 804 hour yesterday. Good trade, my brother. Should I posted that in the chat, man, in the Discord? So we getting that nice pullback. 30-minute. Did we get a change of character? Yes, we did. How we got a change? Green candle, boom. Confirmation was done in the second candle. Why? It's not touching and it cleared, right? Not touching and cleared. Perfect. That's how I know we made it. So now we having a 30-minute run. Then we're gonna get a 30-minute pullback. So that's where we are right now in that 30-minute pullback. So where would I want to see price bounce back off? Will be here. Price to come around here, bounce, and break here. Retest would have been around here. Damn. Around there. It's my POIs for today. GJ yesterday gave us a drop, right? So it bounced off the highs, right? The top of the zone, and push back and push down. And again, we're still trading where? We're trading in this consolidation area, this chop. Don't be fooled. We're trading in this chop. All right, price came back. Okay, good. This was a place to get an entry, right? You enter, your exit would have been here, your total exit. But right now you're stuck in consolidation. So right now, where are we? Accumulation. We need a sweep and then distribute, right? Very easy trade for today. Very textbook trade if they give it to us. Very, very textbook. Price anchored. We got second leg longer than the first leg. Supermarket sweep them, right? Then we pull up, right? Accelerated up fast with 3 swipes. 1, 2, 3. And now we're in chop. Very Steve Morrow playbook, right? So right we here. What we need? Stop on low rise. We need a type 1 pattern. That's what we want to see, right? Will we get a type 1? No, we could get a type 2 or type 3, right? Price could just go up, come back 50% and continue, or price could just say, you know what, I'm just going. I don't want to wait for nobody. I got a lot of people going short already. It gave you lower lows, lower highs. I got people going short. Why am I going to do that? For what? Fake you out and then go? No, I don't have to do that. So there's a couple things they can do. Just anticipate what the move is and let's play it safe, right? The safest play is what? If they break out of the zone, right? We see an anchor. We in consolidation, right? We see. Let's talk about the trading conditions, right? Do we have an anchor? Yes. Did they sweep? Yes. They pulled away. Okay. Now where are we? We're in a consolidation. We're in a accumulation. In accumulation, what I want to see, did they sweep again? Right? If they sweep again, yes. The next thing is after they sweep, what? I'm dropping to the lower time frame to see what? Market structure. Right? So after they sweep, I want to see what? Change of character, BOS. Right? 5 minute. When I see that BOS, we have to change. I see that BOS. Price is pulling back. When price starts to pull back, what I'm going to go now, 1 minute chart. 1 minute chart, what I want to see, change of character, pullback. That's it. I don't need to see a BOS retest on a 1 minute chart. That's enough. I have enough. I have everything I need. I got another sweep. I got a change. There's nothing else that I need to see. POIs. Let's get it. Break above here. Retest my lows. We in this tight consolidation. But I definitely want to see a sweep, guys. Definitely want to see a sweep of the lows. Hands down. And the reason why I'm aiming to take this trade is because we are at the lows, guys. We're at the lows. Right? So if we're in consolidation going up, you take trades what? Off the lows. You go up. And if you're in consolidation and the trade is down, you take trades off the what? The highs to go down. So the fact that I'm off the lows, it's the place where I want to be, not in the middle, right? This is the high, this is the low, this is almost in the middle. I'm not taking a trade in the middle. That's not where I want to take a trade at, not in the middle of the highs and the lows. GU. So GU yesterday gave us a what? A nice rise, right? Again, GU was similar to EURUSD, right? I didn't expect price to come back down to the lows. Why? Just by the way that it's making structure. We're having an uptrend type structure, right? I'm not expecting price to pull back. Look how many times it pulled back. It already touched. To touch again? No, it swept the low here. Look, it swept, sweep, supermarket sweep them, and then continue to push, right? Did we get a setup when it comes to a break retest? No, we didn't get a break retest. We did get a 50-50 trade, right? If you're looking at the 15-minute chart, you got the high and the low consolidation. Even if you put it here, no wicks. Price went 50% and then bound and then left. So break above what, right? Low short 5-minute time frame, we have a change in character to the bottom, right? Just so you guys can see it. Right, we have all this, right? The last higher low was here, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, lower high, right? Then we have lower low, right? Broke there and then broke here too. So we have a slight change of character to the bottom. So now we need to see a change of character to the top, right? Very simple. So now we understand everything in the past. We're working with the present. We're working with the present. We have this. So what I want to see price change over, right? To go to the top side. Right? That's what I want to see. You see price change over. Are we in a place where price will reject from? Absolutely. We're in a perfect place to see an anchor. Right? What type of anchor we might get here? We might get this. I want to see him sweep. Sweep the lows. All right, so let's go back to the 30. Break out of where? Price to break out of these highs. Right? Retest will be, I'm going to take a wild guess here. Just a wild guess. The 800. Around here. That's the setup. Even though that's a big zone. 23. That's 25%. That's not bad. USDCAD. USDCAD did a nice move, right? USDCAD, just think about it. USDCAD is exactly what I want to see happen on GJ, just not that deep of a pullback, right? So GJ, if you notice, we have that nice consolidation. We have the anchor, right? We have the anchor, nice consolidation, right? I want to see a slight manipulation to continuation, right? USDCAD did just that. We had a nice anchor consolidation, right? We have a manipulation that happened. We had two, right? Just look how they swept them. Just look at the type of manipulation you saw here. You literally saw another anchor. You saw a second leg longer than the first leg to then push up. That's what you even think about it, right? And it was news related. That push up was with the news, right? With the news of the 800, right? So USD CAD was a nice setup, right? Now, was there, you had a change of character, but you did not get a break of structure retest. So you got to change what happened here. Did the shit freeze? Yo.